Hey, it's JANG here with LEGO City set number 4208. It's called the 4x4 fire truck with 243 pieces. This was officially released in 2012 and it's been sold for about 20 bucks in the US. So for the number of pieces and for the size of the box at least, seems like it could be a good deal, but let's go ahead and get straight to the build and see. Yep, I'm calling it. For the money, I think that this is a good deal and a good set. The minifig, yeah, the minifig. There's only one. That's probably my only real reservation about this set. I wish that it came with two minifigures. You got just this one guy with the highest of high visibility fire person outfits on with the bright, I think they call it bright light orange. It's like a school bus yellow color, and he's also got a breathing apparatus with some air tanks, but you'll find those inside of the truck. They give you this tree, and it's one of the more complex builds of trees to be just a small extra add-on thing in a set where a tree isn't a major feature of it. 3 different colors of foliage they used here: the dark green, the standard green, and the bright green. Got a bunch of fire pieces on here. It shows that this tree has just caught on fire, and if you have a chance to stop the spread of the fire to the rest of the tree, so you can kind of take that as a metaphor for putting out a fire on one tree and stopping an entire forest fire in the process. So that was a pretty smart idea. Lots of pieces used on that one. And then the truck itself is pretty cool. It's not your standard conventional style of fire truck, but there are fire trucks like this in the world of various types for going off-road, you know, back into accessing areas that might not have paved roads, that might have steep dirt roads that have inclines on 2 axes. It just makes it really tough. Maybe there's mud in some areas, and you know, some small rocks and tree roots and stuff you got to get over. You need to have a big vehicle. This is really good. It uses the oversized wheels and tires to good effect. It's got lots of color going on with it, but the colors to me don't clash. You know, the stuff seems to all go together. They use a different fire engine or fire core logo here. It's actually the same shape, the same glyph, but a different color scheme here. It's just a yellow on red, which goes really well with the rest of the color that they use throughout this thing. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. You can open this up and open it up on both sides, both of these doors. And you can see there's a seat in there, and you've got kind of a little mobile command center going on. There's a little control panel there. I'm assuming would that may be for remotely controlling the monitor up here, the kind of water turret. There might be screens. You'd have to kind of imagine it. They didn't give you any stickers for it, but there might be screens here to show you kind of a camera view of what's going on there. And then you also can open these up on both sides, and this is really cool. They've got this little tool shelf, and that whole thing comes out as one, and it slides in there really nicely. You can see which pieces they used in there, slides right in. And this has a bunch of stuff on it that can be used. You've got your air tanks here top part of the face shield and breathing apparatus here, and you've got an axe here. So all that is stuff that is for the minifigure to use. And like I said, I wish there were 2 minifigures with this, so that maybe you could have one in there and one here, one kind of driving along slowly, and the other controlling the turret remotely from inside there, with these all down, so he's, you know, he's shielded from the flames, and they just slowly roll on through a fire in progress. This right here, not the best design. It's a little bit simplistic, but this is what I don't like about it, is the fact that it's the type that can just spin around freely. I wish they had used the type that has the little steps in it that would stop it at any given point, because as it is, you know, you're just playing with this and it's just kind of doing one of those kind of things, just flopping around. So having that, being able to stay in one place would have been nicer. You can't even really lock it down here by pushing it down. So that's a small disappointment in design, but overall I'm definitely happy with this thing. I like the proportions of it. Like I said, I like the colors. There's a lot of stuff going on with the truck itself. This is a nice add-on tree. You can probably split that up into its constituent parts and make multiple small trees for your own little city diorama or a little local park kind of action. Even split up the fire pieces, you got enough for that. Not a whole lot of extra pieces included with this set. I'll just show you really quickly. That's it. You know, there's not much you can really do with that. Add a couple of those lights onto the truck itself, but regardless, I'm still very happy with this truck. Set number 4208, the 4x4 fire truck, officially from 2012. Actually hit the market in late 2011, and it's 20 bucks. You can still find it in stores some places, but it's not one of the more common ones that I see in stores, even though it has been sold up to very recently. Seems like it has sold pretty well. It's not just hanging around as old stock, and it makes a lot of sense because it looks good, and I personally do recommend it. So that's it for this video build and review of this set. Thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to stay tuned for more that'll be coming to you very soon. Bye for now.